In the summer of 1995, Chicago endured a devastating heat wave. Over the course of 5 sweltering days, more than 700 largely elderly and low income residents perished, many unable to afford air conditioning and further hampered by power outages and insufficient emergency services. 3 decades later, we face I can't talk, analogous threats not driven solely by meteorological extremes, but by systemic policy failures and a bipartisan war on the poor. As our guest today, Kenny Stansel, argues in Heat Kills, Trump has ensured there will be more victims. The Trump administration's recent cuts are accelerating a crisis that was already decades in the making. Federal and state governments of both parties have long prioritized balanced budgets and corporate subsidies over resilient public infrastructure, leaving vulnerable communities exposed to climate shocks. Now, with Trump and congressional Republicans gutting environmental protections, dismantling climate research, and expanding fossil fuel consumption, those vulnerabilities are turning deadly on a mass scale. This bipartisan consensus, one that targets poor people through austerity, punitive housing, and welfare policy, and disinvestment in public health, has created a landscape where climate change magnifies inequality and death. The illusion of fiscal prudence and efficiency only masks the dismantling of already fragile systems that needed to be reimagined and fortified rather than torn apart. As our guest today makes clear, the outcome is not simply hotter summers, but a deliberately manufactured crisis in which the poor are made expendable. Wherever you are watching or later listening to this show, there is definitely a link in the description to Kenny's article. Now, please welcome a first time guest here.